breath is connected to everyone. Our country is bombing today. You don't mean to be dropping bombs. You don't mean to be killing people in Iran and Lebanon. You don't mean to be keeping food from reaching everyone in need in Sudan. You don't mean to be scared to love every being. You don't mean to be scared to care about found a way to get kind for your own peace of mind. Find a way to be not psyched for war. Find a way right now to be not psyched to go to war. Wouldn't want to be one of 92 million or so people living in and around now. Yes, folks being so shattered that they're taking to the streets, and now they can't take the streets to protest because the bombs dropping all around. And I don't know what folks really want except for peace and happiness and good health for all their family. Peace and happiness for your family. That's what you are hoping for. Peace and happiness for every family. That's the joy of hoping it for you. We feel joy when we suddenly let go of all our fears and care about everyone we've been taught to be so scared of. Oh. So we go to F sharp, then F sharp. Yes. I'm just so lost. I don't know where to go next. These plants are singing me from everywhere to everywhere. Those plants love to sing near you. Those plants, they get high from you. What did you do to those plants? Did you turn those plants on? It's true, those plants were singing in water before they ever made it onto land. It's true, those plants loved you before you knew that you were you. That's what you have in common with water plants, like just before you were born, right? You didn't know you were going to end up on land. You just were just there. You were at home and home and home, and suddenly it got brittle and loud and bright. Sounds like the most caustic. Not necessarily. It could be warm-hearted. I was going to say, pro bono offering. Was it say, brittle, loud, and bright? Help me, help me. Sorry, we meant to like you. Give us reasons to like you. Start to vibe to us about every kindness that you've ever felt for all earthlings. Start to vibe to every being, all the compassion you felt in your life. You can, even if you just didn't feel compassion that often, like suddenly you feel compassionate. How did that happen? How did you grow to be love light? How did you turn back into love light? Thanks to every being. Thanks to every being, you've always been love light. Thanks to every being, you've always been love light. Thanks to every being, you've always been love light. Always been love light. Always been love light. Thanks to every being, you've always been love light. Thanks to every being. Thanks to every being. That's why everyone is here, because of every being. We all are born to love Earth back because of every being's needs. That's how we get to help, the joy of helping every being. We didn't want to help, we didn't want to care, but it always always feels better when we throw ourselves into the fray, when we leap into the pool, even though we don't know what we're doing. We know that we care for all beings deep down, and that's why we joined up to care about all beings. Where do we sign up to care about all beings? Right now in our breath, right now in our mind. And if you're working 3-4 jobs, you don't have time to do activism, we'll meet up in activism when you're napping tonight. This sounds crazy. Just interview all your indigenous friends. I'll remind you how reachable everyone is when you're doing dream time. You can go up and 5, 7, 9, 12, 11, or whatever minutes before you go to bed, think of all the gifts you want to give to your dream friends and have something in mind for, like, well, you want to get along with everyone, and everyone is really from the heart of earth. When someone's being a super dick, whoever in the dream is being like the meanest person in the dream, the scariest being in the dream, the dictator in chief, you have to go up to them songfully, jammingly, prayerfully. I mean, you can have all your dream friends with you, but you have to be the one to lead the song, to lead the prayer, to lead the dance that demands a gift from the dream enemy, because this is what all these indigenous folks do all around the world. You know, you demand a gift you give a gift to dream friends, but you demand a gift from a dream enemy. You offer friendship first. You say, do you want to sing with us? Do you want to circle dance with us? It's universal songs, sacred songs, songs of, sacred chants, songs of universal peace. And then if folks don't want to help out, if somebody who's the people who are being so practiced at being mean, they don't mean to be that cruel. So show them the joy of caring. So when you're in dream, you demand a gift from a dream enemy, where they were lowering the boot down on everyone and they were just being so cruel to everyone, suddenly they're, oh, I guess you don't need a permit. I guess we just made up that law because we saw you coming and you reminded us of some people that were cruel to us. But now we just blinked and breathed and we were guided by every dead grandmother, and like suddenly we remembered that we'd rather be kind. Suddenly we remembered that we'd rather be kind. Suddenly we remembered that we'd rather be nurturing to every earthling. To every earthling, let's turn into love for the sake of every earthling. Let's turn into kindness.